Okay, time to take it apart. I'll hand this off. We're going to clean it with this non-chlorinated brake clean. You get this anywhere, AutoZone, parts store, hardware store, everybody has them. 2 diaphragms. Big one, back it up a little bit. It goes out of focus when you do that. Pilot diaphragm. In here is a pretty strong spring, or so they tell me, and you want to hold it down when you take this guy off. And doing carb maintenance, if you've got your good tools, now's the time to break them out. We're going to take this bracket off to get it out of the way of the pilot diaphragm, that's all. Try and remember how that went. We are by no means experts at this at all. There are a couple of really good videos out there, guys taking these apart and putting them back together in just a few minutes. And what I'm going to try to do is keep all the like parts together. You definitely want to hold these down. The springs, so they tell me, are strong enough, they'll just pop right off. And of course they'll fly into a place that takes 3 detectives and a pack of hound dogs to find them, and I can feel it pushing against my finger pretty hard right now. So that is definitely our pilot diaphragm. And there it is. I'll set that aside there. Spring out. Pilot diaphragm, right there. Doesn't look too bad.
Nope.
Okay, now the big diaphragm. Get this. I'll just bend that out of the way. This also has a spring, but from what I've observed, it's nowhere near as tough as that pilot diaphragm. I'll hold my finger on it anyway. Remember where that ring went right there, just in case you need it later. Ta-da!
Longer spring though.
It's much longer. Okay, take a look down in there. It actually doesn't look too bad. Just looking at it. This whole thing should pop right out. Got that point. They tell me that that is adjustable. We're going to leave it right where it is for our purposes. It looks like it has a buildup on it, and it does, and it's kind of goopy, which hopefully is really pointing to the fact that this thing is dirty. Okay, now the floats. It sits in the engine like this. Air comes in here, gas comes in here. It fills the bowl, and then as the engine draws air in when the piston pulls back, it creates a vacuum, and it sucks air and fuel from the bowl up through the jets and into the combustion chamber. So we'll flip it upside down, and this is the bowl. Judging by the tightness on this, I'm pretty convinced that this has never been taken apart since the go-kart was first delivered to the original owner. All these screws have little spring lock washers on them. You want to keep that. It'll help hold everything together under the vibration of the engine. Okay, there's the bowl where the gas is held, and you can see for a carburetor that is filthy dirty. Filthy. Okay,
Those are the
here's your
holes.
floats. These are the jets. Here, and here. This is a pilot. This is the main. You can see some gas down in there. I am just going to turn this upside down in our little waste container. Let that drain out. Okay, now the thing that we really want to clean, and the thing that looks absolutely filthy dirty, is this main jet right here. Oh my. Nope. Great clean. All right. Okay. And then we're actually going to screw those jets out. And like I said, if there's any time to break out your good tools, this would be it. Because basically for an engine, this is heart surgery. See if I can get this main jet out. Oh, let's get that engine. We're going to have some cleaning to do on our driveway.
See if you can tape it to the asphalt, like by putting like rounds of tape like on the bottom. You know what I mean?
All right, here's our main jet. You should be able to see through this clearly, easily. And it looks like it's still all goobed up in there, so we'll take this over here. Still looks a little on the dirty side to me. Well, I can see some sunlight through there
I
better
taped
now.
it to the driveway so it won't go anywhere.
Okay.
Should we get like something to put through it, like a little like wire cleaner?
A little piece of wire would be helpful. Right now I'm going to set this aside and we'll get the pilot jet out. When I was a kid and people first started telling me about carburetor jets, I am going to need that engine. I was thinking jet engines. You know,
Yeah.
something shooting out of it. It's not true. Really, all these are sucker tubes. The fuel is sucked up through them instead of shooting out.
Hold on a sec. I need to get something.
Put a rock or something in there.
Just get a heavy rock. Not a tool, a rock.
Okay. Now, in some videos I've seen guys take the floats completely out. We're not going to bother with that today. Now, if this is all the way up, I should get this right through, excuse me, all the way down. There it is. There's a little pin in there that allows fuel in to fill the bowl. See it squirting out right here now? Okay. Now, it's considerably better. What we're going to do is we're going to lay that right here. I'm going to clean the bottom of the bowl. Just absolutely filthy dirty. We got that O-ring there. We want to leave that.
Oh wow, that is dirty. How about a paper towel or something? Heck, make sure you're filming the thing.
Yeah, Andrew, why don't you get me a paper towel from up there?
Yep. Wow, that is dirty. even with all the pressure on it.
Yeah. But the main thing was the jets.
Are they better?
They're better, but they're not the best. I'm going to see
There you
if
go.
I can find a piece of wire.
Hunter.
Clean them. Alright. For purposes here, that's probably pretty good. Why don't you stop the video now?
Okay.
We're going to see if we can find a small piece of wire to clean out that
Okay.
main jet.
Okay, that was somewhat cleaning out the carburetor.